This was on my blog at one point and we said it was better than Panera's. So that's a big promise. But I love this recipe and I make it all the time. This is a big hit in our house. I'm gonna add a cup of diced onions. Now, I am using these frozen diced onions. I kept the bag so you could see what it looks like. This is sold for $1 in my local grocery store and includes about 3.5 onions, if a cup is considered an onion. And I'm using them in these recipes as a shortcut. If you can't find them, you absolutely can just go ahead and dice your own onions. It just takes a little extra work, maybe some extra tears, but I'm gonna use these frozen dice just as a time-saving hack. And also for our chicken noodle soup, I bought pre-diced celery. I just wanted to save a little bit of time. And also, I don't know about you, but then I buy those big things of celery and I don't always eat it all. It's like, what do you do with all that celery? I think maybe I could eat it, but I can't convince my kids to get on the ants on a log, peanut butter, raisin train. So I thought it might go to waste. So I'm just gonna do this, add a cup of celery, and then I am going to freeze the rest of this. I'll just freeze this in a baggie for future soups. So I love when nothing goes to waste. I have diced carrots, just peeled and diced. So good in this soup when it cooks in the crock pot or the Instant Pot. I have both directions on your recipe for you. And then I am going to add seasoning: salt, thyme, celery seed, and turmeric. Now I can tell you that I have tried thousands of freezer meals over the past 9 years. Like, that sounds crazy, but really it's been that long. I started making these meals after my second daughter was born. Let me just move these over here. And they can all be frozen raw. That's the trick to making a bunch in an hour. That's how you keep making them year after year after year. I have 5 children now. My life hasn't gotten easier. Like, does life ever get easier? Does it get slower? I don't know, but I'm not complaining. My point is, though, that these work. These will work for you, even if they're after having a baby or after your daughter is having a baby. They're gonna work, though, for years to come. And I got hooked after my second daughter was born. And what I love about freezing these raw is that they come together so quickly. We don't need to spend a whole weekend prepping freezer meals. I don't know if you see those on Pinterest or Facebook. People are just like, their kitchen's a disaster. They're so tired. And I mean, you really can't do that when you're pregnant, right? Like, especially when you're pregnant, you can't be on your feet like that. I would even suggest sitting on a stool when you're prepping these meals, even if they take you less than 2 hours to make. But we're not doing that here. We're freezing everything raw. And let's see if we need anything else to this meal. Oh, did I already add that? Yep, we already have all our veggies and our seasonings. And I'm gonna add the meat at the end. So I'll add all of the fruits or all the produce, canned goods, seasonings, spices, everything now. And then at the end, I'll leave the meat in my fridge, put it all in at the very end. And this soup also gets wide egg noodles. I add those in the crock pot or the Instant Pot at the end of cooking. So I already bought some. I'm gonna keep them in my pantry. And then when I make this meal, I'll just toss them in at the end. Let's see if I have some reviews. Okay, so Clarissa said, I just bought your membership and we tried the chicken noodle soup tonight. Oh my gosh, my daughter was licking her bowl. I'm so excited to try more this week. I'm even told my sister about it. She's gonna sign up. Thank you. You're so nice to have quick meals that are healthy and delicious. Okay, Clarissa, thank you for sending me that. That was over Instagram. Thank you. And I should point out, these are kid-friendly, which is so great if you're pregnant or after baby and you have other kids. So these will work for the whole family. And let's go ahead and move on to recipe number 3.